Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning. I thought I would start my morning garden tour in the back because that is where I did most of the work. I did cut the grass. I pulled this up out front from the front because I wanted to plant something else. That is a red onion over there, and I started cleaning this out. My compost pile is growing. I gotta find a way to maintain it. This is Ivy Way. Yeah. And this is Hostas Highway. That ain't got no hostas. This is Hostas Highway. And this is my outdoor kitchen. And the fire pit that I put together last weekend. Now, I put a sweet potato in the wheelbarrow. I put an ornamental sweet potato in there the last time. That they don't grow sweet potatoes, and I'm not trying to do all of what I'm doing for ornamentals. I want food. Okay, this is where I work most. This little area here. This is an azalea. I had this coming all the way down. I took it out. It was falling over, not looking good anyway. So I took it out. But I left this because something is growing here and I don't know what it is. It could be blueberries. I don't know. I'm not sure. Or blackberries. I don't know. Or it could be nothing. But if it's nothing, I'm going to put a bush right here. Blueberry, blueberry, yeah. I'll put the blueberry bush there. Okay, so autumn rouge azalea bush. These, I don't know what they're called. They look like the hostas. So I cleaned that out. I have a lot more to do. This is the postal pathway. I got a lot more to do. That is clearly not finished. I cleaned this out. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's spinach. I tasted it. It was bitter. So I don't know. I didn't do a whole lot here. Yeah. These. Uh-oh. Okay, Christine, you ain't got time for this here. What you doing? These are going here, is my thinking. Dog it. I keep spilling my water. Every time I bend over, I'm forgetting that I got a cup of water in my hand. Well, now I got a half a cup of water in my hand. So this is where this is going. I'm going to put, Jesus. I worked over here a little bit. I got some seeds in the ground. Got my cucumber seeds in the ground here. But this right here, that is coming over here. I may have to cut. Ooh, that is not going in the ground. Okay, but I remember this time. Ooh. Okay, all right. I had no plan to do this, but I just wanted to see what it would look like. Okay. I got some asymmetry going on here. I'm not sure how I like that. Okay, all right. Got some carrots coming up here. Kind of cleaned that out. Planted my berries there. Planted some these magnolias. Got something coming up over there. One of them, something or other, anemone. All right. Okay. All right. On the road again. Yep, I gotta get on the road again. I'm not gonna be before y'all long. I just wanted to show you all what I did over the weekend, and that was just a glimpse. Okay. All right. So I accomplished several things over the weekend. I got some yard work done, and so yard work for me fulfills several things. Give me a second. Gardening fulfills several things for me. Remember now, I'm trying to be physically healthy, emotionally healthy, spiritually healthy, and financially healthy. Actually, gardening for me does all of that. It okay. Stop. I just saw something and my brain went where it went, and I'm sitting over here judging, and I need to stop and focus on what I swear, squirrels. It wasn't a squirrel, it was a human this time. I'm talking about squirrel mentality and how easily I can be redirected from my thoughts, especially being that I'm out here in this world. windshields are filthy. I didn't go anywhere, so it just sat in the driveway and collected pollen. Didn't go anywhere because for 2 days I was out in my yard doing what I had to do to get my yard in the place that it's gotta be. And physically, it was difficult for me. But I got it done. I had to push through because I had to get it done. At first, my mind was like, okay, just cut this side of the. And I'm like, nah, that's not gonna work. Okay, well then just cut the front. Cut the front. Okay, I'll cut the front. I'll cut the side where I took the fence down. I had to cut that. But then I had to decide which lawnmower was I gonna use. Am I gonna use my push mower, or am I gonna use the power mower? Well. I decided to use the push mower. I had to sit down several times. I like the way the grass looks after it's been cut with the push mower. I like the way the grass looks when it's cut with the power mower, but the grass is cut in a different kind of way. The saw does this as opposed to the motor that cuts like scissors. The push mower that cuts like scissors. The power mower blade does this. And it mulches. So when the grass is high and it's difficult to cut with the push mower, I use the power mower. I'm trying not to let the grass get high, but when it's raining, there's nothing I can do. And the rain is just going to make the grass grow exponentially, which means that I got a job to do whenever it rains. I'm glad for my garden because I don't have to, I did all of that. I put some seeds in the barrel container that had the centerpiece sticking out of it, centerpiece vase that had a magnolia plant in it. God dog it, I forgot to get the gift card. Where am I going today? Today I am going to get some starters. I've put some seeds in the ground in some places, but in the garden, in the beds out back where I'll be growing food, I'm going to get starters. And my plan was to go get them today, and my plan was to pay for them with the gift card that my coworker gave me. My sweet coworker. Y'all, they moved me. They made me move. So I'm no longer in the back in the workroom with the rest of the people working. Now I'm out front. I have an office with a door. Come by. Come by. Holler at you, girl. Can't come in the office, though. That's a no-no. That is a no-no. I don't know why, but that's a no-no. Okay. Well, I know why. Because it's a shared workspace, and other people are in that space. Now, if it was just my office, that they couldn't tell me that I couldn't have a chair and have people come into my office and yippity yap. That just would be no. But it's a library. There's plenty of seating. So if you come by the library, I'll just come out of my workspace and holler at you. And what's going on in my workspace is I am having fun with papercrete. I went to the store one day last week and I bought 3 beach balls. Good morning. I bought 3 beach balls because I decided that I want to make some art, some garden art. Yeah, garden art. So, I'm going to make a bird feeder, and I saw this globe type thing. It had an opening, an interesting opening, almost like a cracked egg, where that part would be missing, so the edges were jagged and uneven, and I thought it was beautiful. And so I have decided that I am going to try and make that globe and set it on a pedestal using papercrete. What is papercrete, Christine? Well, the papercrete is paper pulp. Your old mail, junk mail, newspapers, paper. Shred that paper, put it in some water, let it soak, put it in a blender, use your plant auger with the drill, but turn it into pulp, right? Add some Portland cement, some perlite to make it even lighter, and you have a material that is waterproof and durable. I am working on I got a nice sunny day. That means I could go into the shed, pull out a table, or I could just take a table. I can set the stuff that I've already started working on outside and let it get sun cured. Yup. What I've done so far is to make a couple of shallow vases. I use recycled plastic. I put some oil on it, vegetable oil. I greased the little recycled plastic with vegetable oil. I made the papercrete. It is 3 parts paper pulp, 2 parts Portland cement, and if you want to, 1 part perlite. So I have a couple of containers made without perlite, and then I have the garden structure that I'm trying to make that is being made with perlite. So I will have all of those samples for the family garden series, which is happening Wednesday. The family garden series is it's on the Chesapeake website. It's on the website, the library's website, chesapeakelibrary.org. On the calendar, click on the calendar and you'll see it at what's going on at each branch. But what's going on at the Cuffy branch on Wednesday is the family garden series, where we just do all kinds of garden activities. We plant, we make garden art, we recycle. We definitely recycle. I think I've asked you all to start saving your bottle tops. Save your bottle tops, please. All of them, all shapes and sizes, and especially if they are solid colored, please save them and bring them to me, and I am going to turn that bottle top. We are going to be having activities where we turn that bottle top into beautiful artwork. I got to remember this morning that I am not going straight to work. I got to go get my girl. I told my girl I was coming to pick her up because she took her car to be serviced. So I'm going to pick her up and I'm driving, y'all. And it's rush hour. Well, it's a lot of traffic out here. How about that? It's not rush hour. I'm kind of behind rush hour, but it's still a lot of traffic. But I told my girl I'd come and get her and she would take my car. She's going to take my car until hers is ready. And hopefully it'll be ready today. I'm focused, y'all. I'm focused on traffic. There's a pace car in front of me. And those of you who watch NASCAR understand pace car. A pace car is the car, if it rains or if there's a crash, the pace car comes out on the track and all of the drivers have to line up behind the pace car. So if it rains, everybody comes off the track until it stops raining and the track dries, and then they all go back out onto the track. I believe they're lined up in the position that they were when they came off the track, and they line up behind the pace car. The pace car gets them to a certain pace, and then the pace car gets out of the way, and the race is on. The pace car. So there was a pace car in front of me. It was blinking. Yellow lights. Yeah, so I'm going to the store to get some starters. Sweet potato starters. What else? The things that I eat. Last year I put kale seeds in the ground and they came up. I put collard seeds in the ground and they came up. I'm going to use starters this season because I already got a place prepared for them. Now I did put some cabbage seeds in the ground. I put some cabbage seeds. I put lettuce seeds in the ground. Did I say cabbage? Cabbage, lettuce. What's the other one? Anyway. I don't know if y'all saw it, but I believe it's spinach. I showed it to you in the tour. I believe it's spinach. That's where I'm going to put the starters. But this is what I know has got to happen. I've got to get something in the ground. I've got to get something in the ground, or something is going to plant itself, seed itself. There's a tree that is got seeds falling. If I don't get that space maintained, I'm going to have trees growing out of that space. Anyway, if you don't cover bare earth, something else is going to grow. And if it's something else that you haven't planted, don't want there, it is a weed. It could be something great, but if that's not where you want it, if that's not the plan that you have for the ground, then it's a weed. The cloves that grow in my yard, they're beautiful in certain places, but in my bed, I don't want them there. I don't want them there. So they're a weed in my flower bed. I don't want them there. I want the ground cover to take over in that space. So I guess I need to go buy some more of that ground cover. I have a purple ground cover on one side of the yard where I have a rose bush. I'm also going to get some more rose bushes. I want rose bushes in that front space, along with the ground cover. I want perennials also in that space. Things that'll come back. I want perennials throughout the garden. I love perennials. Flowers are good, but I like perennials. And I put some marigolds. I'm calling them magnolias. Marigolds. I put some marigolds in. I planted some marigolds throughout the garden because they are pollinators, great pollinators. I thought they were good for pest control, but squirrels, I didn't see where marigolds deter squirrels. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know where I heard it. But anyway, I did hear that they're great pollinators, which I want. I want the bees to come and pollinate my trees. I did a lot of work. 2 days. A couple of times I had to sit down. But when it comes to gardening and any kind of project that I set my mind to, I can't sit for long. I may take a break, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I might eat something, drink something. But I'm not gonna sit for long. Not until I get to a place where, I'm good, I'm satisfied. I used to do that with sewing. Oh, and by the way, if you're interested in sewing, if you missed your calling as a fashion designer, come learn how to sew at the Coffee Library. My co-worker, Sally Sue, which is not her name, but that's what I call her, she will teach you how to sew. We've got sewing machines. All you got to do is show up. Show up with your ideas, your plans, your readiness to learn how to use the machines, how to use a sewing machine. So you want to do that? Come on over. Come on over to the Covey Library. I don't know when the next class is. Go to the website, ChesapeakeLibrary.org. See what's going on. Sewing 101. That's what it is. Sewing 101. So when I was living at the clubs, and my favorite one was the Main Event on Collie Avenue, Collie Avenue. Anyway, my most favorite one. And yes, if I look familiar to you, that's probably that might have been where you saw me. I was the pretty one. Slim, good looking, pecan tan, beautiful smile, love to dance, love music. Oh my gosh, lived at the main event. I worked the second shift. And so when I got off at 11:30, sometimes I wouldn't be ready to go home. So I'd stop by, and sometimes I'd sit at the bar, and sometimes I might end up on the dance floor. But I loved the environment. I'd hang out for an hour or two until I was tired, go home, sleep until the boy had to get up and get ready for school. I almost wake up and get him ready, and then I'd go right back to sleep. Anyway, club life. I would make my own outfits, and if it was a plan or intent to wear it that day, then I had to get it done, and I would sit down and I would get it done. Get it all ready. Wear it to the club that night. I made some paisley pants, purple paisley. Ooh, they were nice. But they had all kinds of flaws, because after a while, after sitting at that machine for a while, you just I started making stupid, simple mistakes, and then after a while, it was like, forget it. They had it's going to the club tonight. They had elastic waistband, so it really wasn't a hard design. Had a few pleats. I don't know. I can't remember. Gathers. I just remember that they were purple paisley. Okay, I gotta remember that I am not going. Okay, I got to get over. Because our autopilot will kick in, y'all, and I will end up at the library, and my girl will be calling me, talking about, where you at? So I just gotta remember. Do you remember? Yeah, so papercrete. Recycle. Shred up that paper, all that unwanted paper. Soak it in some water. Get the auger or the blender. If you got you a good blender, I've killed 2 blenders already. But they were cheap blenders. I got them from Rose's. One I took back. The second one, I'm going to hold on to it, even though it's dead, because it's my fault it's dead. I'm not going to make Rose's pay for, So maybe I'll turn it into a planter. It's got a hole at the bottom. So, yeah. But the motor is dead. I could just chuck that into the trash. I don't know what I could do with that. I don't know how I can recycle, repurpose, or reuse the bottom piece, the motor. Y'all got any ideas? Leave it in the comment section. Oh, by the way, if I am new to your feed, if the algorithm, for whatever reason, put me in your feed, and you have no idea who I am, well, hello. I'm Miss Christine, and I am living my life, my latter life, out loud. And this is my podcast. Welcome. Now, hit the subscribe button, okay? Because I'm telling you, if you have hung on to the video this long, we already know that you probably are liking the system. You're liking what you're seeing. You're interested in the content. Whatever, for whatever reason, subscribe. Come on back. Hit the like button, and definitely make some comments. I need those comments. I love it when you all talk to me. I love it. I used to substitute at an alternative school. After I finished my career at the Christian school, which I would still be at, whining and complaining about my pay if the school had not closed, loving every minute of it, I would still be there. But alas, so I ended up at a alternative school, which I also came to love because the people that were there, for the most part, they were to pray, y'all. They were to pray. The perpetrators were still in school with your children. But yeah, I loved it. I absolutely loved it because I would interact with the students who came into the classroom. As inappropriate as I was, they were good and necessary interactions. The young people were comfortable talking to me and in front of me. I sat at a kid table. Y'all know the kiddie tables. Two ways in and out, okay? But I'm protected by the table, okay? And there were cabinets behind me that had art materials that needed protection. They were locked. And X-Acto knives were in those cabinets. The last thing I wanted was for the students to have access to those cabinets. Even though they had locks on them, sometimes they would be unlocked. Anywho, they sat at that kidney table on the outside perimeter. Every class had a set of students who just really liked sitting at that table and talking to me. Now, it was designed for me to be able to give students instruction. If they had a question about how to, let's say they were working on perspective, and they had some questions about, how to draw those lines. Well, they could come and sit at that table, and I would give them specialized instruction. But for the most part, that didn't happen. It became the table where they could just come and sit and bear their burdens or joke or try to get all up in my business. It became a social table, and I believe that it became a social table because of one student in particular. He was the draw. He liked sitting at that table. He liked having the kinds of conversations that we would have, and the other students wanted to be around him, and so they would gather at that table. I would really like to know what's good with him. I would really like to know. what is good with him. It became clear to me at the end of my term at the school that I was there to meet him and the young lady who turned out to be his girl. Okay, 9:54. Well, that's what my clock has. This is might be a little fast. Got my water. I'm hot. Is this on? It's 56 degrees. Why do I have heat on? What y'all do this weekend? Did you get out into your yards? Did you plant anything in your gardens? Are you planting a garden this year, this season? This lane runs out. Yes, lane ends merge right. No, that is on the other side of the road. Road work ahead. Norfolk. Alright. I don't know why I'm tripping. Maybe it was the construction signs. Road work ahead. Did I just mess up? I need to be over here. Elizabeth City, that's the exit that I'm taking. Elizabeth City, Outer Banks. No, I think I'm supposed to be over here. Nope, that is the lane to Norfolk. That is not where I am going. I said I wasn't going to be before you all long. I think that when I get to a stopping place, I'm going to bid you all adieu. Because I don't want to, this podcast is my podcast. I'm living my life out loud. And I don't want to intrude on anybody else's. And being that I know, see, she calling me now. She is calling me now. I'm not answering this telephone. Yes, I gotta reject the call. Lord. Okay, I'm coming, girl. I'm right around the corner. If you turn on your telephone and tune in to my Facebook, you know I'm live. I swear, children get on my nerves. And yes, I said nerves. N-E-R-B-E-S, nerves. That's what the baby said at the Christian school. Her sister, it was after school. It was after school, and they were in my classroom. I think that was this is new. These lanes are new, and I'm paying attention, y'all, because I don't want to end up someplace where I won't trying to go. Okay. Yeah, the baby said, leave me alone. You're getting on my nerves. Y'all, I hollered. I heard that, and I adopted the word. I thought it was a wonderful, wonderful new word to add to my vocabulary. So yes, she gets on my nerves. Light is green. Whole lot of signs here. Ooh, what does this road? Jesus, keep me, okay, near the cross. Okay. No, I ain't gonna do that. It's new. It's new, y'all. It's new. It's new construction. And I've never been over it before. I don't know what it does. And so I got to slow down and pay attention. You know, the last thing y'all want to do, or the last thing I want to do, is have an incident in a work zone because I won't paying attention. Anyway, I have reached my destination, so I am going to bid you all adieu. Okay? Have a great day. Go outside. Do something interesting. Come on over to the Coffee Library. Bring me your bottle tops. And not your plastics. Don't bring me your plastics because we go... This is an arborvitae, y'all. Look at what they did. Turn around. Oh my gosh, quit playing with me. Look at what they did. That is super cool. I've got some arborvitae in the yard. I could do that. I could do that. Oh man, y'all see that? Okay, all right. Okay. I'm sorry. I had to show it to you. It's the little things that get that get me so excited. Anyway, what is that? Anyway, I'm looking at this beautiful artwork. What's blooming in Chesapeake? What's blooming? Anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm getting ready to get my girl, and I don't want y'all to hear all of the explaining that I got to do to my child. Explain it. I got to do a whole bunch of explaining. Okay. Okay. I'm going to turn around. All right, y'all. All right. I'm going to bid you all adieu. Be good. Have a great day. And, yeah. If you find yourself in the neighborhood, stop by. 2726 Border Road, that neighborhood. Okay. All right, bye, y'all. I love you. Bye for now.